Doing?
Hello. Doing alright?
I'm sorry, I don't hear you much.
Sorry, I have to be a little bit
All right,
louder.
can you turn up your volume a bit?
Yes, 1 second.
Awesome. It's a bit late for you, maybe.
Yeah, sorry. How's it
Is it
now?
like, yeah, 4 a.m. or something?
Yes, 2 a.m.
Okay. So you're living rather on the west coast.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Right. Um, okay, so you asked me about a course basically regarding economy, right?
Yes, so,
Um, yes, go ahead.
where should we start?
Maybe we can start with your question, like your first question.
Okay, for now, we're CT sided. Um, it's the first round. Everyone's on the first round. The team's on the first round. We bought on the first round.
Okay. Your team won after the pistol round, right?
Uh, no, we would lose that, for example.
Okay, so you lost pistol round, okay?
Yes.
And then you're on the second round,
hmm
and then you bought, that's what you mean?
No, for the first round we bought like armor or nades.
Okay,
Um,
so pistol round you bought, right?
yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense, right?
Then we lost the pistol round.
Yes.
Um, and that's where I'm a little bit stuck. Um, I think I understand the general gist of it about economy of how much I should or the team should have. So
Yes.
if someone who's has an M4, they should have on the round two loss. They should if they have more than 2.2 thousand, 2,200, they can buy anything up to 2,200 if they have a M4S at their disposal. But otherwise, they would not buy.
Yeah, exactly. So basically when you lose pistol round, you have two options. Either you guys go for a save or you force buy. The money you'll have available after the pistol round also depends on what you've done during it. For example, just if you bought a Kevlar plus a decoy and then you don't get any kill, it's gonna be tough to buy on the third round. But if you only bought a Kevlar and let's say you got 1 or 2 kills, maybe you'll be able to buy on the third round. Generally speaking, if you are on the T side, the good thing to do is to eco if you didn't plant the bomb and to force if you planted the bomb. Okay?
Okay.
And then, so that way, on third round, if you didn't plant the bomb, you got money to buy an AK and maybe a few grenades. If you got 1 or 2 kills during the pistol round or during the eco. And if you planted the bomb, you were able to force buy on the second round and maybe win that second round and then have money for the third round. And if it doesn't work on the second round either, you have to eco once and you'll be able to buy on the fourth round because of the loss bonus.
Okay.
Okay? And for the city side,
Mhm.
yes? Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
sorry, you wanted to say something.
Uh, right now, sorry, I'm just looking for the numbers basically, so I can help.
Oh, so you want the actual figures?
Yes,
Um,
if you're able to do that.
yeah, absolutely. Yes, I just have to. It's the this piece of information is available online, so I'm just gonna type it. I don't have the exact numbers in my head. Uh,
Okay,
so I'm just gonna research that for you. Um,
cause
so
so
yes,
because basically I currently know is We lost pistol round. Just have above 2,000 basically.
Hmm.
And if we lose the three times in a row, save above 1,500. And if we lost four times, have at least 1,000 or more. Um, th
Yes,
that's what I know. That's what I'm just understanding so far. Just so we can, as a team, we can full buy rifles with
a
Kevlar.
bit of utility. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevlar, maybe helmet and utility if we got extra. But that's what I
Yeah.
understand.
Yes, yes, that's pretty much it. But actually, you don't have to know the figures by heart because uh, in your tab, when you lost a round, they say what your loss bonus is.
Okay.
You know that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you can just do the calculation by yourself when you are into a game. You just look at the money you got, and then you try to add the loss bonus, and you see whether you can buy or not next round.
Okay.
I can give you the figures in any case possible if you're interested, but this is pretty much available online, and what you have to do is like it's interesting to know the theoretical figures, but the most important is actually to know when to buy or not. I can find the loss bonus information online, but but I'm not sure it's going to be like really helpful if you don't know what to do with it.
Uh,
So
yeah.
basically what happens is, mm, I can give you the the link to this image. I think it sums things up pretty much like really well.
Okay.
I'm gonna send that to you. One sec. Right. I'm gonna send it through Discord. Okay.
Okay.
Um, here, here. So should be good. You can download it. Yeah. So you pretty much got all the information you need there, I think.
Okay.
So you see the loss bonus. It's the same. You can see on the left and right side, loss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna tell you how much you win per round loss every time and how it accumulates. And you have to know that during the pistol round, um, at the beginning of the game, right at the beginning of the game, you already have your loss bonus at 1 and not at 0.
Oh.
Yeah.
So one is the lo the round loss. It's even for so there would be one bar, correct? For
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's
okay.
a exactly, yes. And it's the same loss bonus for both T side and CT side. So the economy doesn't work exactly the same in CT side because you have to be more cautious with your buys.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because the AK is cheaper than the M4 generally, so
okay. Um, unfortunately, I still don't understand it, so I was wondering if you could help me with how I would uh do the math, basically. Is that all
mm.
right with you?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So,
Um
so
so
uh, I can only do it by scenario, like uh, just example for in a game. If you happen to know the math on the top of your head, if you're able to do that.
yes, yeah, I think so. Basically, the first thing is that in pistol round you have to buy. Don't worry about ecoing on pistol round or not. The most important is to always buy something during the pistol round. Okay,
Okay.
so don't bother with that. And then it's rather easy. You have a certain amount of money. Okay, thanks to the tab, you can see your loss bonus. So you already know that there's the ability to see, like you can be able to see your loss bonus thanks to the tab, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, and so you just have to. Um, what you have to do is to just do your money. I'm gonna write it down. Your money, your current money during this round, plus the loss bonus, and then you'll be able to know what your money is and whether you can buy during the next round or not. Okay? I don't see what is the problem there. Do you have
Uh,
trouble doing the calculation live?
I think so. So the current money. So I have another question. Will it show up? Uh, will the loss show up if it's not, if there's a zero loss bonus at the moment in the
Yes, yes, yes. Basically, what happens is that it shows both bars. So you got in the tab, you got two bars. You got the first bar is for the CT's loss bonus, and the second one is for the T's loss bonus. Okay, and so when their bar is gonna be full, like for example, if CT's lost 4 rounds in a row, their bar is gonna be full, but yours is gonna be empty, and you're gonna be able to see what money you're gonna win next round. You're gonna have next round for your side.
Okay.
So both are displayed in the tab. I can show you if you want.
Uh, yeah.
I can stream my game and show you how it looks like, but you can see both. Yeah, absolutely. And it was not, by the way, this information was not available before. They did it in a rather recent update. Like when I used to play mod 2 or 3 years ago, you couldn't see the loss bonus, but now you can. So it's way easier to manage your economy nowadays.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, like maybe I can try to show you. I'm gonna just start a map in the workshop to show you maybe. Um, just this one, I guess. Gonna show you, but I don't get really where is your problem there. If you know your money, what your money is, and you know how much you're gonna have next round, you just have to do the sum of the two, and you'll know whether you're able to buy or not. Okay, if you know the prices of the M4 and the prices of a Kevlar or a Kevlar and helmet, you pretty much know what to buy and when. No.
Uh, I yeah, that's what I'm having trouble with. I honestly.
So you have trouble doing the maths.
Yeah, 'cause how I do the visualization is once the round has before the round starts during the buy time, um,
Yeah,
I take a look at all of my teammates and myself, our current how much we have
yeah,
individually, and I will go by what we should buy and how much we should limit it up to.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's the right way to do it. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna start a competitive match with bots, and I'm gonna show you directly how to do the calculation. Okay?
Okay,
I think that could help you. All right.
alrighty.
So I'm just gonna do a screen share. I'm just loading the game right now. Um, all right. So let me show you. Mm, yes. Yes. Right. Did you see my game right now?
Yes,
You can see my game?
yes.
Awesome. Okay, so you see here I'll buy because that's pistol round. So you can see here you got the loss bonus and they tell you how much money you will earn.
Okay.
So you see here I'm at round 1. Oh shit. I'm at round 1, and I know that if I lose this round right now, the first round, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna gain, sorry, 1.9k. Okay. So I just do $150 plus 1.9k, and it gives me 2k and $50, and I know how much I'll have for the next round.
So right now, for the pistol round, if you win, you would gain 1.9k or lose 1.9 or the bonus.
No. I will. If I lose, I will have 1.9k.
Oh, okay,
Okay, and if I win, it's always the. Well, one sec. If I win, it's always the same. It's always the same amount of money. I win 3.250.
okay,
Okay, if you win, no matter what round you're in, if you win 3.25k. Okay,
okay,
and if you lose, it's the number that is written here. You see, the terrorists will win. I'm sorry, it's in French, but you get the point.
yes,
Okay.
okay,
So that's basically it. If you win, always the same amount of money, 3.25k, and if you lose, it's the amount written right there. Okay,
okay,
here for your team. And then you also have the loss bonus of the enemies, and so you can calculate whether they're going to be in eco or not. Okay.
yeah,
So yeah, basically that's pretty much it, I guess. Oof.
okay.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. Do you have any other question?
Um, uh,
Yeah.
one moment. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah. Sure. No problem. Take your time. Like, is it clear for the economy part at least?
Yeah, yes, I understand
Yes.
the most of
Okay.
it.
Cool. That's the most important. Yeah.
Um,
If you get the economy part, that's what you went for. So that's actually good. What rank are you in the game?
Unfortunately, I'm very low rank.
Okay. No problem.
Silver two
Right.
at currently
Well, at least you have room for improvement, right?
yes.
Okay. Right. So is the economy clearer now?
Yes, it's a lot more clearer. I'm getting
Cool.
a better understanding of it.
Cool.
So I know this is I think I know the answer. It should be the third round, but
Yeah.
um when should an op be purchased basically?
All
Like
right. So
what
NOP, you should never purchase it on round 2. Okay.
okay.
And so round 1 you can't. Round 2, I guess you can't. But even if you could with the 2 knife kills, for example, you shouldn't. I think you have to buy a NOP when basically everybody's full buy, right? Because if you buy a NOP against ecos, it's not gonna be helpful, and you're gonna die most of the time.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, I'd say that you should start buying ops at round 4. Okay, and the equivalent on city side, obviously. Okay, but of course, if you got an op and they start ecoing because you bought an op on round 3 and they eco on round 4, you have to keep it. Okay, you keep your op, but you play carefully with it.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, I think the best thing to do is to buy it when everybody is full buy in your team and in the other team. Okay,
Okay.
that's pretty much when you should buy an op. Okay,
Okay.
it's yeah, a pretty easy rule to follow, I guess. Yeah.
Alrighty.
You buy when everybody has money, and you avoid them for ecos. Because they can easily push, 2 or 3 of them can easily push you, and then you're gonna be losing an ARP, and they have a chance to clutch the round. Okay, so that's why you shouldn't buy them when people are in eco.
Understood.
Right.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
don't buy round 2 op, or basically.
Yeah. Don't buy round 2 ARP. And even round if the T's planted the bomb and they forced buy on, if you're a CT, if the T's bought on the second round and they have to eco on third round, you shouldn't buy an ARP on third round either. You really have to wait. I'd say simple rule would be to wait until round 4 to buy an ARP. Okay.
Okay.
Just wait till round 4 and then buy an ARP whenever you want. That's I guess the easy thing to it's an easy rule to follow. Okay.
Understood.
Never buy before round 4, and that's the same on T side, obviously. Okay, do the same on T side.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, do you have any other question or? You can ask me also questions regarding something else than economy. We're not forced to talk only about economy.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm just trying to focus on the economy for now.
Yeah, sure.
It's my role for now. So
yeah, your goal. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. How do I practice crosshair placement?
Crosshair placement.
Yeah, I've been told,
basically.
Sorry, I've been told
Yeah.
I don't aim head level, knee or chest level
Yeah.
at best, but generally it's knee level.
Okay. So how do you practice crosshair placement? First, you have to know how crosshair placement works. So there is two. I can think of 3 simple rules. You have head height, obviously. Yeah, you should aim at head level. This seems pretty obvious, but it's important to always remember when you're practicing crosshair placement. Then you got 2 other rules. You have the peeking rules for your enemies. What do I mean by that? Is basically you have to know crosshair placement. It's important to have it at head height, but on top of that, you want to know basically how far you should hold your crosshair from the wall. Because, for example, if I'm standing there, okay, people most likely are gonna white peek me here, okay? So I can hold my crosshair close to the wall, right? It's not a problem because I'm far away from the angle, okay?
Yeah.
But if I go really, really close, and I stay here, for example, on this off angle, people are not gonna jiggle peek me or peek me close. You agree when you push this zone. So you see here, I'm holding it from there, okay? So I'm basically here, all right? You see? Okay, so if someone comes here, he's never gonna go close to the wall and shoulder peek me. What he's going to do is basically he's gonna play like that, okay? He's gonna wide peek, okay?
Okay.
When the enemy comes, he's gonna wide peek because he's not gonna expect me to be there. So because of that, I have to hold rather far away from the angle because I know he's not gonna shoulder peek me. So he's gonna probably run and peek me around here. And according to my time reaction, I believe I should hold the angle here, okay? That way I have to move my mouse less to be on him when he pushes. Do you get the point or not?
Yes, I get
Yes,
it.
does that make sense? Cool. So that's the second rule to know. There is a famous angle to understand that. I'm gonna show it to you in a second to understand that. I've seen a lot of pro players do that, and it's quite a common angle to know. When you go here and you go con, for example, you're holding this angle, okay? No one is gonna peek here. No one's gonna do that. So basically, you should hold here really far away from the angle, because because they're gonna like if someone pushes connector.
Okay.
Go ahead. If someone pushes connector, he's gonna push wide like that. Okay. Either he's not gonna check you and he's gonna go like that, or he's gonna check you but he's gonna wide peek. So you have to be prepared and hold here. Look at the bots. You see how they peek? They never peek close. They're gonna, if they run, they're just gonna like be far away from the angle. So you have to hold it rather wide and not too close from the wall. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a good rule to know. And the third one is crosshair placement when you are the one peeking. This is the third and last rule. And then I'm gonna move on regarding how to practice it. Okay. So basically, the last rule is to know when to how to peek behind an angle. So for example, I want to peek mid. Okay. If I want to peek mid, I shouldn't just like do that, like peek, and I shouldn't like peek in a lazy way, okay? I shouldn't do like just that and then adjusting and then readjusting. What you have to do is to know where you're gonna peek before you even peek. For example, on mid, there is two key angles. You got con and you got window, okay? So when I want to peek mid, what I do is I prepare my crosshair. Go ahead. No, sorry, I have to get rid of these bots. When I prepare my crosshair, I prepare it so that it's already in con when I peek. Look at that. You see?
Yeah.
I peek there and then I peek there. Okay? So you pre-aim behind the wall. That way you have to move your mouse less when you actually spot the enemy. Okay?
Okay.
And so basically a lot of crosshair placement like that is just about this technique. Of course it's keeping your crosshair at head height, but this is just an elementary rule, if I could say so. Okay. Then the most important is to know where you're gonna peek. So look, basically if I want to peek and check everything on Palace, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. I pre-fire this angle because there could be someone window. Then I pre-fire bottom stairs. Then I pre-fire stairs. Then I pre-fire sandwich. Then I pre-fire ramp there. Then I crouch here and then I pre-fire here because there could be someone there. Then I go back here, I go back here, I go back here, I check default, I check there, I check here, I check CT, headshot level, and then I check there. And then I check down. So you basically really have to check all angles. Of course, it's a matter of head height, but most of the time is knowing where to put your crosshair even before you cross, you actually peek, okay?
Yes, okay.
This is key, okay?
Okay.
And then now, how to practice it, right?
Yes.
Because that sounds like easy in theory when you know how to pick every single angle, but in reality, it's a lot of practice. So how do you practice that? Two options that are really helpful in my opinion. First one is to practice how to peek and how to enter a bomb site with the Y-Prac maps. Have you heard about them?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you go on YPrac. I'm just showing you real quick. You go on YPrac. Let's say we want to practice on Mirage. I'm starting Mirage, and we're gonna do the thing where you just go on a route and you follow it and you try to kill as many bots as possible along the way. Yeah, like every single bot is in a specific corner, and you want to pre-fire at them. This is gonna help you know two things: where to place your crosshair, but also where to look at when you push a bomb site. This is really helpful. So I think it's called pre-fire practice. And that's it. I like to turn off the help, and then I do a lot of it. Okay, so you check every single angle, and it's gonna help you pre-fire everything. Okay, so with that, you're gonna improve your crosshair placement a lot. You see? So you know where to look at which height, and basically in what order you should check every single angle. That way, not only your crosshair placement is good, but on top of that, you don't expose yourself from everybody at the same time. Okay?
Okay.
So this is pretty helpful. If you do that on pretty much every single route possible on each map, I guess you should be good for overall crosshair placement. And then, in order to further improve your crosshair placement, what you should do is practice on deathmatch. And practice on deathmatch, trying to focus on your crosshair placement. So let me show you. You can go on community deathmatch when you are good. Like when you feel really confident in your duels, but maybe in the beginning you can just go in like Valve death matches. I'm just gonna go on a community deathmatch because I'm rather used to playing deathmatch. And deathmatch is a good thing because you both practice your crosshair placement, you practice real duels, real scenarios, and on top of that, it even helps you warm up and practice your spray control. So in my opinion, deathmatch is a really good way to improve and to progress. So I'm gonna show you that real quick. So you should try to practice your deathmatch. Like you should practice in deathmatch, making sure your aim is clean and it's really holding making sure you really do things properly. You don't run like an animal, and you just try to make sure your crosshair placement is always on point. Okay? And this is gonna really help you know which angle to check. And I really play deathmatch like I would play in a game. Like I check one angle at a time. I stop at the key moments, and I really try to make this like a clean thing. Like I'm not trying to rush things and to like I play in deathmatch like I would play in a normal game. I don't try to rush like an animal or anything. I really take it seriously, and I try to aim as cleanly as I would in a normal game, right? Okay, and just doing that for hours and hours on different maps is really gonna help you practice your aim a lot and improve a lot. Like honestly, that's the best thing I've done. I played 100 of hours of death matches, and I guess I'm way better than I used to be. Like I'm better than I used to be for sure. Yeah, it's really helpful, and because it helps you with a lot of different aspects of the game. Not only crosshair placement, it helps with spray control. It helps with crosshair placement. It helps to to have a better feeling for all the timings. Like for example, sometimes I try to camp, like to hold a zone a little bit. So what I do is I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be in lower tunnel, for example. So I'll stay in the stairs, and I'll get used to like doing that, and then moving around, checking, going back here. Okay, sometimes I hold some zones, and that helps me know how to practice my cross-up placement on that specific area.
Ah,
So I
okay.
know how to hold lower tunnel like a god because I've done these moves like 1,000 times.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that helps a lot. All right.
Thank you for
You're,
teaching me.
yeah, you're welcome. No problem. This is really gonna help you. Honestly, you're gonna see a drastic difference if you implement that.
I know I have one more question. It's about
Yeah, sure, sure.
forgot at the moment. Just trying to think about it. I had it and I lost it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Take your time. No problem.
Um. What was it?
Was it about cross-up placement as well, or something else?
I don't remember at the moment. Um. Hmm.
Take your time. No problem. We still got a few minutes if you want.
Uh,
Was
please.
it about economy, cross-up placement, thing totally different?
Uh. Hmm.
Warm up, practice, I don't know. Trying to say keywords that way you remember what you wanted to say.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. What was it? It's getting closer though to the question that I should
Right,
ask.
right.
Um,
It's almost coming out of your mouth.
yeah, yeah.
Well, if you don't remember your question now, it's not a big deal. You can always chat with me on Pro Guys or on Discord and ask me your question. I'll answer it in the chat.
Okay.
Maybe you'll find it after. I'll still be able to answer it in the chat.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you tell me if you remember it, that's perfect. But if you don't, I'm just saying you don't have to worry about it. And when you find your question back, I'll be able to answer it. Okay.
Alrighty. I guess that's about it. We can end the session now.
Right. Right. Awesome. You found it helpful, yeah?
Yes, you did teach me a lot about the game as well, and I thank you. Um, yeah, I'll send the question your
Yeah.
way if I have a question.
Sure. Yeah. Just let me add something. You see, um, there's the possibility for you to ask to rate me and to do a little comment. So if you could do that, that would help me a lot.
Alrighty.
Um, so please do it. Thank you very much. Would really appreciate it. And yeah, also I can keep on helping you if you're interested. Just talking a little bit about other things, other courses I have available. We can also play games together. You can watch me play, and I like go through my thought process to explain to you what I'm doing and why I do it. So maybe when you have understood the tips I've already given you, we could go through this kind of courses to help you improve even more.
Alrighty.
Okay, so just wanted to let you know about the other things I'm doing and yes, what I could do as well to help you on other aspects of your game. All right, so yeah, thank you very much for this course. I really appreciated it, and have a good night. I guess maybe you're going to bed now.
Yeah, I might go to sleep soon. I have stuff to do later today. Sorry. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end the session and thank you.
Yeah, right. Good luck with everything, and thank you very much for this course.
Thank you.
See you. Bye bye.